Inauguration, Fed Chief Janet Yellen, earnings, so much happening this week. Let me bring in Bill Lee, head of North American Economics at Citigroup, joining us with his view on how it'll all play out. And we can keep our eye on all of the inaugural events and things like that. But what are you going to be watching that will maybe move these markets to the upside?
Well, Liz, I think the markets are really priced for perfection. The equity markets are expecting a lot from deregulation, tax reform, and as we all are. But now we hear the hearings are starting to stall things out. They're trying to put in place a lot of stalling tactics and maybe delay the Trump agenda. And I think the markets are reacting a little bit to a more cautious timeline. Yeah. And that's why we're seeing a lot of the repricing.
When you say delay the Trump agenda, look, aside from confirming nominees, it's the Republicans who control the House and control Congress here. So isn't it really up to them? Are you guys at Citi expecting to see at least some pushback from super conservatives who would like to see some fiscal responsibility?
I think the real question is going to be where are they going to broaden the base and close what loopholes. All this talk about border tax adjustment, reducing the interest deduction, deductibility of interest expenses, a lot of this stuff is going to hit people the wrong way. But I think a lot of the conservatives say we need that to keep the tax reform on a revenue neutral basis so that we can get it through reconciliation. So the big debate is going to be where's the fight, is the fighting over the details of these various agenda items.
Well, he's proven he can move markets, and sometimes it's a little jarring. He talked down the dollar, saying it was just too strong. Does that worry you guys at Citi?
Well, actually, we still think that with the higher rates, the strong dollar is still there. But don't forget, Liz, he's got a powerful instrument that no other president is able to use effectively, which is Twitter. Now, he can name and shame those guys who are stalling things to a large extent. But if he names and shames too many people, there's going to be a lot of people pissed off at him, and he's not going to be able to be as effective with even a Republican Congress as he was before. And you and I know both that just because you're Republican doesn't mean you vote for the leadership.
Yeah, you know, they may very well stymie some of what he wants to do, but for now, we are just moments away from the big concert, and as the closing bell rings, we want to thank Bill Lee of Citigroup.